Hi everyone, this is Mike from CubeCoders, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to install AMP on Windows. So here I'm logged into a Windows server using Remote Desktop. You should use a new user to work with AMP and not the built-in administrator user. You'll also need a modern browser such as Firefox or Chrome installed on the system. Installing AMP on Windows is incredibly simple. The same process applies to both Windows Server and desktop editions. To get started, all you need to do is open up PowerShell and enter the following command. A copy of this will be in the video description. You can also just download and run ampsetup.msi from the CubeCoders site. The first thing we'll be asked is what type of setup we want. Typical installs all of the standard AMP components to their default locations. By default, the setup will find the drive with the highest amount of free disk space and put AMP's data store there. If you want to change the data store location, select Custom, click on AMP Data Store, then Browse to put it wherever you please. Once we've chosen how we want to set things up, we can hit Next and then Install. The installer will at this point prompt for permission to make changes to your system which we can accept, and it will go ahead and set everything up. Click Finish and we're done with this step. This utility is the AMP Instance Manager. It's only used to get AMP set up in the first place. After we've got things going, we're not likely to need to use it again. The first thing we'll need to do is create the default AMP management interface. The first time we start this application, it will automatically start that process for us. First, it'll prompt for a license key, but we're going to skip that for now. The only things we really need to look at here are the username and password, which we're going to use later to log into the panel. If you're happy with the default of admin, you can leave that as is, and we'll just need to enter a reasonably strong password. This can also be changed later via the web interface. By default, AMP will install as a system service and start automatically on boot. Then we hit Create Instance and the Instance Manager will begin setting up the management interface. This can take a few minutes, so we'll let that get on with things. It will prompt for admin rights a couple of times during this process, so we'll need to accept those as they come up. The Instance Manager will automatically open up a web browser for us to complete the setup process. Once there, you log in with the username and password that we entered during the first part of the setup process. This first time we log in, we're going to be greeted with the first time setup wizard. Hit Next to continue. Now we're going to pick which mode we're going to run AMP's central management system, also known as ADS, in. If you're just using a single machine as we are in this tutorial, then just leave it as the default standalone option and hit Next again. Now it's time to provide our license key for AMP. You can skip this for now if you just want to take a look at AMP, but you'll need to provide one later in order to create any game servers. Then it's a quick overview of our privacy settings. By default, AMP will submit crash reports, but not use any tracking cookies or analytics. And with that, we're finished. Hit Restart AMP and wait a moment while the setup tidies up, and we're good to go. Now that the setup is complete, AMP will automatically start when your machine boots. Now you're ready to start creating game servers in AMP. Thanks for watching this tutorial. Check out the links below to learn more about AMP by CubeCoders, and I'll catch you next time.